just want to say at this point that Bollywood needs Nawazuddin Siddiqui and not the other way around. Hi everyone, welcome to I Just React and Review. My name is Ashmita. Hope you all are doing well, and today I will be talking about the recent Netflix release Serious Men starring Nawazuddin Siddiqui in the lead role. Now when we think of expectation versus reality, it is almost all the time a mismatch, right? We expect something and then the reality that we are smacked with is mostly lower than what we expected. But it is the opposite in this movie's case. When the trailer for Serious Men had dropped, I really did not expect much from it because it really didn't impress me, to be honest. But because Nawazuddin Siddiqui was there and it is a film directed by Sudhir Mishra, I said, you know what, let's not judge a book by its cover, and I'm gonna watch this film without any prejudice. And boy was I glad to be proved wrong. This movie is so unique and rare. I mean, this is one of those rare gems in Bollywood which gives you that tiny hope, that glimmer of hope that yes, Bollywood can still be saved. So yes, that is the reason why I wanted to share my analysis and perspective for this movie. So yeah, let's just get into it. This movie is essentially a satire and it has been adapted from a novel of the same name, Serious Men, written by Manu Joseph. The story revolves around the Dalit protagonist Ayyan Mani, played by Nawazuddin Siddiqui, and his viewpoint. Like, it is the life that he sees from his perspective. Ayyan Mani works as the personal assistant of a very well-known scientist, Dr. Acharya. But even though he has a respectable job, he is very much aware of the mistreatment that his family had to endure for generations. But he doesn't want this mistreatment to happen to his son when he grows up and his future generations. So to get his family, specifically his son, out of this hellhole, he hatches a masterful plan so that he ensures that his son is always treated as a genius and with respect despite his caste. And from the point when you realize what Mani is trying to do, the film becomes so nuanced, funny, dark, gritty. I mean, there are so many things, there are so many elements that are going to surprise you. There are so many things that will make your heart ache, so many things which will feel so real. I mean, you're going to get smacked by such realities of our society. Even if it's a satire, you will know, you will say that this happens. Yes, this actually happens in our society. So yes, that is what I'm going to tell you about the storyline. Now, in all honesty, I have not read the novel, so I cannot really confirm how accurate the adaptation has been done from the novel to the screen. Because when I do read the novel and I watch the adaptation on screen, I end up comparing if how well or not well the characters are adapted from the book to the screen. But even if I watch this movie as an independent entity and I forget about the fact that okay, it has been adapted from a book, as a whole I would say the writing is still great. The way the Mani family's characters have been carved out, Ayyan Mani, his wife and his son, it's absolutely beautiful. Even the character of Dr. Acharya, I found it to be written in a very intelligent manner. Sanjay Narvekar and Shweta Basu Prasad are also there in supporting roles as a politician and the politician's daughter. But their character, I wouldn't say it has been carved out very deeply. We really don't go into their arcs. It's mostly to support the main cast, but still I would say that they did have an impact in the storytelling. So yes, I definitely want to appreciate the screenplay writers here, Abhijit Khuman and Bhavesh Mandalia. Sudhir Mishra, take a bow, sir. What an amazing direction that you have given in this movie. The tone of the first half of the movie and the second half of the movie is treated so differently, and I like that about the direction. When you observe the direction of the first half of the film, you will actually get the feeling that yes, I'm actually watching a satire. It is having a little dark, funny theme. But when you move on to the second half, it just feels like a different film. It gets more realistic, it gets more hard-hitting, it gets gets more emotional for the audience. And I love how Sudhir Mishra has ensured that the actual theme of the film, what message he is actually trying to give, is not lost on the audience from start to finish. Every dialogue of Ayyan Money is a reminder that what he's dealing with, what he's actually trying to achieve when he's executing his plan, and his motivations. Sudhir Mishra ensured that we know throughout the film why Ayyan Money's actions are justified. There are scenes which are so in your face and you get to understand that yes, this is the message that the movie is trying to give. For example, there is a scene where Nawaz's character is, in the admissions office trying to get an admission for his son in a good school, and he's sitting with one of the officers, one of the employees in the admissions office, and the employee is trying to gauge his background in terms of, the caste that he comes from, which caste he belongs to. And Nawaz's response in that scene with the dialogues that he says, it is just so passive aggressive and it is so realistic that you understand Nawaz's frustration and you understand his motivations, that why he's trying to do the things that he's trying to do in this film. Sudhir Mishra's treatment on these sensitive issues which are a reality of our country, for example, the mistreatment of people on basis of caste, which still happens, and the loopholes in our education system, how politicians use the issue of caste to influence the vote bank. So many things that have been, portrayed in this movie. I feel that Sudhir Mishra has balanced it out very well, and the way he has directed and treated all these things through money's eyes is worth applauding. I want to give a special shout out to the cinematographer of this film, Alexander Sukala. Just so unique and wonderful. The tiny apartment where Ayyan Money and his family lives has been captured so beautifully through his lens. The shot of that entire cramped building where his family resides has been, you will feel that claustrophobia and how jam-packed it is. But my favorite part of the camera work were the close-up shots where, you can actually look and gaze into the expression of specifically Nawaz's character and his son. Those were the most engaging piece of cinematography in this movie, and I absolutely loved it. There is this one scene which comes at the end where there is a full complete focus on Nawaz's face, and it's almost the end of the film. I will not tell you the context, of course, but the way that emotion has been captured is just, of course it's backed by Nawaz's great acting, but that camera angle, just beautiful. I loved it. I think that was my favorite shot. Atanu Mukherjee is the editor of the film, and I really want to compliment him from all my heart, because it is always a challenge to edit a film which is an adaptation from a book. Now, as I said before that I have not read the novel, but basis of how the film flowed from one scene to another and the consistency of the scenes, I feel it was a job well done by the editor. Now let's come to the fabulous performances by the cast. I want to first start with the supporting roles. Sanjay Narvekar plays the politician Keshav Dharve, who actually plans to redevelop the area where Money is residing. Even though he has government clearance, he needs support from the people who are living there, and he uses Money and his son as a means to his ends. Shweta Basu Prasad plays his daughter Aparna, and both of them are so wonderful in their roles. Like I said previously that in terms of writing their character sketch, their characters have really not been churned out that deeply. They don't have very deep character arcs, but with whatever material these two actors were provided, I think they have done full justice. Sanjay Narvekar is always a gem to watch. I love that he had a really good chunk of role here, and I would love to see him in more and more Hindi films. Shweta Basu Prasad is also slowly coming into the limelight. She did with the Tashkent Files, but I think she deserves much more attention because her talent is boundless. Nasser as Dr. Acharya is a chef's kiss. The dialogue delivery, the way he has portrayed his character, the way he has emoted, everything is just perfection. He is amazing in this role. I mean, I always knew he was a good actor. I've seen him play negative roles, positive roles, but I think after this film, particularly after I watched it, I truly, genuinely came to appreciate his range of acting. Indira Tiwari as Oja Mani, just like a big round of applause, big round of applause. Like I'm saying, whoever the casting director of this movie, I give you a 10 on 10. I give you a 10 on 10 for making these casting decisions because it's just perfect. Every role has been perfectly cast by the casting director. Coming back to Indira Tiwari, her character, the way her character was written, she was a nice, good wife, she was a loyal wife, but she was not afraid. Not for a single second she was afraid to speak her mind. And I think Indira Tiwari's acting was so top notch. I forgot she was Indira Tiwari. I actually considered her as Oja Mani. But the real stars of this film, Nawazuddin Siddiqui and Akshat Das. Both of them, I am going to put both of them at the same pedestal. So you can imagine how well Akshat Das did. If I'm putting him in the same pedestal as Nawaz's acting, you can understand how well he portrayed his character. Like I said in my intro, at this point, Nawaz does not need Bollywood. Bollywood needs Nawaz. It needs him because the way he carried this movie on his shoulders in such an effortless manner, it is unbelievable. Like I said for Indira Tiwari, that I actually felt that I forgot it was Indira and it was Oja Mani that I was watching. Same for Nawaz, absolutely same for Nawaz. I felt that, this is Ayyan Mani that I'm watching on screen and not Nawazuddin Siddiqui acting. Now let's come to the little wonder Akshat Das, who plays the role of Adi Mani. Now, for example, with Nawaz, I have a certain benchmark and I know that I expect a certain kind of acting quality from him. But this little dude, he is just going to blow you away. He was the surprise package for me in this movie. This just goes to show that if you are in hand of a good director, a good team, the amount of boundless talent that is going to be extracted from you is unparalleled. You will feel the pain for this kid. You will understand that, oh my god, he is so pressurized mentally by his family, by the society. You are going to emote from your heart and you will wish that, oh my god, let me just give this kid a hug. And what I loved was the synergy between the father and the son, the synergy of the father-son relationship, so well executed by both of these actors. They made it look so convincing, otherwise it would have fallen flat. A big round of applause for all the actors, really, for all the actors. Yes, I am recommending you guys to watch this film because apart from it being a satire, firstly, we don't get many good directed satires in Bollywood. So this was a good attempt. You might end up loving it or you might have mixed feelings about it, but I would still urge you to give this a watch because very rarely we get quality content from the Hindi film industry now. So let's support and give chance to the films which try and deliver a good story to the audience with impeccable performances. And this film highlights so many issues, like I said, the issue of casteism, the loopholes in the education system, how the political agenda works, so many things. So there is a lot to learn from this movie. This film is streaming on Netflix, do watch it. But yes, this is not a family friendly film, even though there is a kid in the movie. There are a lot of cuss words used, so this is really not a film that you can watch with children. So yes, that was my analysis and perspective on the latest Netflix Hindi release, Serious Men. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have come till the end of the video. If you have, thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next video, guys. Bye bye.